Let's just imagine this was me trying to get down a set of stairs. That's me crutch. It's got a little bend in them, so I tried to straighten them and they snapped in half. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Dead set. No wonder they give them away. I was prepared to pay money to hire a decent set. Nah, we give these ones away. No wonder. We shouldn't even be giving them away. They're a fucking hazard. The finest fucking CHINESIUM that Australian money can buy. Fuck me. What a joke. This is where our resources are going, people. This is where our minerals are going. And we pay money to buy this shit back. We let them take all of our minerals and resources and they sell us back fucking garbage. And we just keep paying for it. Yesterday, I had an Australian doctor on the phone. After a non-emergency ambulance didn't turn up. Went through the rigmarole of getting handballed to phone call to phone call. Eventually I had some mainland doctor, some lady, can't remember her name. She was pretty good. And she was gobsmacked, absolutely gobsmacked, and cannot believe the fucking state of our so-called health system. She could not believe that we have nobody at Burnie Hospital qualified to deal with burns. That they have to diagnose and treat over the phone. She had no idea it was so fucking terrible over here. Yeah, the only place that can deal with it is Launceston. They have no transport for anyone to get back home. They can get me to the clinic in Launceston, but can't get me back home. So if I go down there and they cut a strip of skin off my ass to put on my leg, I've still got to find my own way home somehow. Not everyone has someone to drive them around. I'm an only child from a broken home trying to raise 2 fucking kids on my own. This state is fucked. I'm quite sure I'm not the only one in this predicament that if they burnt themselves they'd be fucked. I went to the chemist yesterday. I had 1 page missing. There was a page missing off my script for some pain relief. Panadol with a couple of milligrams of codeine in it. Some French dude did bloody shit. I don't know what the fuck he said. I said, mate, I don't even know what you just said to me. I said, I take it you can't help me out and get onto the hospital then and get the other page of what they would have a receipt for. Oh no. What? Fucking worry about it, mate. I don't know what you're saying. I haven't got a clue what any of these doctors are saying. I haven't got a clue. Not the foggiest. I don't know what they're saying. So I can only assume that they don't know what we're talking about. It's like they purposely don't fucking talk right. The more you tell them you don't understand them, the harder they are to understand. It's like they're purposely hard to fucking understand. Purposely hard to get along with. It's not me being purposely hard to get along with. It's me getting frustrated with the fact that I'm trying to explain shit to people who have got possibly my leg in their hands, whether I keep it or not. And I haven't got the fucking clue what they're saying. They tell me nothing. They just keep shoving fucking pills in me mouth. I'm over it. I am so over this fucking joke of a fucking health system. I've got Launceston trying to say that I'm refusing to go to see the specialist. I'm not refusing to go to see the specialist. I have no way of getting there or getting home. I would love to. How about the specialist comes up here and sees a few people? Instead of wasting money, transporting person after person after person down, and then them having to try and find their own way home. How about you fucking train someone that's from here in Australia? I'm sick of these fucking wogs. Okay, I'm sounding a bit racist now. Maybe I fucking am. I wasn't born that way. I haven't always been this way, this angry. Why don't we have Australian kids becoming doctors? Simple fucking question. Why aren't they here in Australia? Why do the ones who become doctors go to other countries? No other reason. We get all the second-rate, third-world country fucking useless mongers while they get all of our best. Why do we have a system that rewards mediocrity, that doesn't try, that seems to it's like a charity case fucking country. An absolute charity case country. Why don't we pay decent money to decent doctors who get the fucking job done? Why? In the long run, that would save us a lot of money. A lot of money. Why are we training up the fucking mongers from other countries? Why? Why has the Lima Agreement affected our health system? Research Lima Agreement, the Lima Declaration. Research it. Why is it affecting our health system to the point where Australians are getting screwed over by foreigners in our health sector? I bet you they don't treat their own people like they treat us. You have some pills, go back home. You have some pills, go back home. You have some pills, go back home. You know what they call Bernie Hospital? Bernie Panadol. Yeah, have some Panadol. Go home. Come back if it gets worse. You go back because it's worse. Have some more Panadol. Go home. Come back if it gets worse. What do you call that? That don't look real fucking good, does it? So now I've got to go back to the hospital and throw their fucking crutches back at them and say I want a decent fucking pair that ain't going to fucking snap in half. What if that was me on them trying to get down a set of stairs? Or anybody, for that matter. Not me. Anyone. What if that was your mum? What, one of your kids? Your wife? They'd probably have a broken fucking neck now. What a joke. I wish we could vote our way out of this problem. You see, this problem starts with government. It starts and finishes with government. Not our government. They're clearly not our government. They're just government. It's their government. They're governing us. Not governing for us. They're governing us. You know, like a governor on a fucking, on a small engine. It stops them revving too hard, stops them, you know, performing at their peak performance. They're not governing for us, they're governing us. It's a difference. A massive, massive, massive difference. You can't vote your way out of it. It's not going to happen. We've got to stop engaging with their bullshit. Stop voting. Stop it. It's bad for us. Your voting is affecting all of us. Did you ever think about that? This fucking retarded statement of, oh, if you don't vote, and you don't have a right to complain. I didn't vote for this shit. Think about that. I didn't vote for this shit. And I'll bet you, most of you who did vote, didn't vote for this shit. So why are you voting? Use your fucking noodle. Use your common sense. You're voting for people who don't give a flying fuck about you. You're not voting for this shit. You didn't vote for this country to end up over $1 trillion in debt. You didn't vote to be forced to pay superannuation. If you think you're going to get it, you're cooked. You're not going to get your super. Some people did. Country's $1 trillion in debt. Do you really think the money's there for you? Do you really think that superannuation money's there for you? It's gone. Say goodbye to it. I bet you could have put that to much better use. They now have bail-in laws with the banks and super, where the government could just take it. We're over $1 trillion in debt. I'll say it again. We're over $1 trillion in debt to the central banking system, who we already gifted our Commonwealth Bank funds. Hey, good on you, Paul Keating, you fucking rat. Oh, that's right, Paul Keating's on the fucking Epstein fucking pedophile list. Oh, so is Kevin Rudd. Did you know that? What a mess. What an absolute mess. I've watched this country go from a good place to live when I was a kid, where anyone could start a business as long as they had a bit of a go, make a good success out of it, support a family, build a house, not just buy a house, buy a property and build a house, develop it, have a holiday every year on one income or one small family business. We was already on our way downhill at that point. So imagine what it was like in the 60s and 70s, really, what it was really like when they were building the country and you could buy a whole acre of land on the Gold Coast with a government grant of $500 or $5,000? It was five something. It was either 500 or 5,000. One whole acre, right on the Gold Coast. No interest. And those bastard boomers had the nerve to say, oh, I owned a fuck property by such and such an age, and we came here with nothing. You had zero interest loans, thanks to the Commonwealth Bank. The Commonwealth, you know, the wealth of the common. You're welcome. Now the wealth of the common's been stolen. The wealth of the common, our resources, our minerals, our industry, our skills. For what? So we can buy it back as fucking CHINESIUM. So we can have third-rate, second-rate and third-rate fucking quacks in our health sector while our kids go and work overseas. It should be, no, you just can't come over here and learn to be doctors. We've got our own people to train up to look after our own people. So all you doctors fucking up to third world countries, have you had a look at our fucking country lately? Have you had a real fucking look at the economics of this fucking country, at the state we're in? And I don't mean state as in geographically state, you know, the mess we're in. You know, like with grandparents would say to you, look at the state of your clothes. That state. For those of you who don't really grasp the English language properly, the police state is not a geographical location, okay? It's the way in which we are being treated. It's the way we're being governed. The state of the police, the state of the government. Look at the state of this. A police state. A state of control. It's not geographical. It doesn't mean one state's run by the police. The whole fucking country is being run by grubs, by criminals. A criminal fucking cartel. And they're using the police as a fucking control arm to keep people like me subdued and to shut the fuck up. Only I don't shut the fuck up. What? I don't shut the fuck up. Why? Literally. Literally. Because, God forbid, if you are not into calloused hands, rough Christianity, then you're a jelly-back fucking pussy. Right? If you're not willing to throw down, or to be thrown down, just to get your ass into court to make a statement, you're a pussy. Why do you think I'm going to court on the 23rd? I could have gone the easy way out of that. They wouldn't have even gone to court, probably. What would have happened? Just go along to get along. I don't do go along to get along. Christ forbid. That is not an idol. Hey, Christians, wearing these things around your neck, as I do, it's not a fucking idol. Stop practicing idolatry. It's a fucking statement. Do you think Jesus wanted us running around displaying the very thing they nailed him to? The very thing the Roman Catholic Church nailed him to? His own people killed him. Not his disciples. The Pharisees. Well, they knocked my necklace. I have to get my glasses on to get that out. Look, if you don't start standing up for yourselves, you see, you not standing up for yourself is letting down your neighbour. It's letting down your brethren. Why do you think we're weak as piss? Do you know your neighbours' names? I do on one side. Not on the other. They're always, none of my business, don't care, don't want to know. Waste of fucking space they are. They think being successful is fucking making sure their kids fucking grow up to fucking have a bit of money and that they leave them alone. But the kids don't leave them alone, they're always there. Pretty sure one of them's a fucking dyke. You know? Hurry up and get them out of your house. Oh, is that right? They think that being successful is owning a bit of shit. I have no... Look around. Look around. You know? Yeah, I'm old school. CDs, DVDs, desktop, old school hi-fi system, old school. A lot of that what I own there, like books, See them two big books there? Tasmanian Government Acts. Knowledge. That's got the original firearms laws of this country and everything in it. Right? Where my glasses are. Most of all this, if it went, I wouldn't be over happy about it, but I can live without it. I can live without it. My health and my kids. My health and my family is what means everything to me. And at the moment, my health is being let down by other people. Because nobody stood up and said, hang on, why are you sending our kids, why are you allowing our kids? It shouldn't even be allowed to train our kids up just for them to fuck off to another country while we're inundated with fucking wogs, wops and fucking doodle-lackies. Fucking packies and shit. Okay, I might sound racist. I don't mean it in a racist manner. That's what they are, like, you know. How is Packy an insult and Aussie isn't? Think about that. Right, my mum's side of the family came here as 10 Bob Poms. You know, Indian Poms. I'm not a Pom, I'm not a Wog. I was born here. What does that make me? Indigenous to this country. So stop this fucking Aboriginal fucking bullshit and First Nations First People bullshit. How about the people that were here before the Aboriginals? You know, the Aboriginals. Stop fucking believing the bullshit and getting led astray. Every time I get asked, I got asked on the phone, I get asked at the hospital, everywhere I go, do you identify as a Torres Strait Islander or Nations First People or Aboriginal or whatever? No, I identify as a fucking Australian. Just like every motherfucker that's born here is. You're an Australian. This isn't 200 and fucking whatever years ago. This isn't like... This isn't 1780 or whatever. Can't remember the exact dates everything happened. 1783 or something. Considering, you know, Terra Australis had been found many times before by the Dutch, by the Portuguese, by the Spaniards. My point is, well, I have many points. It's hard to stay on track because there is so much wrong. There is so much wrong. There was a time I probably contributed to it. But I woke up. I think it's about time you wake up yourself. Because like I said, I watched this go from a brilliant place where anyone could accomplish their goals. Anyone could. Actually could. It was a time where effort equaled reward and you could accomplish your goals. You could accomplish your dreams. You wanted to race cars, you could race cars. Put a bit of effort towards buying or building one for a couple of years and bam, you could have one. Now you're lucky to be able to afford one, let alone run it for a season. Anyone that put some effort towards learning a trade could have a business and be successful. The problem is everybody's so fucking selfish and so divided. So worried about themselves, fuck their neighbour. You know, fuck their brethren. I don't care about them, I only care about me. That's why we're in this mess, dickhead. Every time you go somewhere and have to deal with some government agency that service TAS or wherever, Vic Roads, and you get pissed off with whatever bullshit they're throwing at you, it's your own fucking fault. It's our fault. Because you keep playing the game. You keep just going along to get along. All these retarded so-called fucking laws, which are actually only legislature, only legislations that have been forced upon us. It's not law. Did you ask for it? Did you vote for it? Did any of us agree on it? This is our fucking country, not the fucking the government's country. They're supposed to govern for us in our favour, not govern us as a control mechanism. Grow up. Grow up. What a joke. Become men. Like, seriously, become men. Running around beating your chest the fucking I'm an alpha male. No, you're not. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking dead set idiot. You're a useful idiot. Stop going along to get along. Honestly. Man, I'm disappointed. This isn't the world I was promised. This isn't the country I was promised. This isn't the country that I was educated and raised for. Somewhere along the lines, I don't even have one at the moment. You know, those existential crisis rectangles, what do you call them, a mobile phone? I don't even have one at the moment. Since the advent of them, we have never been so disconnected. The thing that we was told would connect us has disconnected us. Everyone's just walking around staring into them like the Babylonian fucking rectangle of fucking torture. It's your prison guard. And you're all worrying about fucking, we got to keep our online speech. We all got to... You're being led by the fucking nose, you fucking retards. You don't need it. We don't need this. What I'm doing now, we shouldn't need this. That's not freedom of speech. Online freedom. How about actual freedom? They're arguing over artificial intelligence. How about actual fucking intelligence? Actual intelligence would tell us not to buy this shit. Fucking CHINESIUM crap. The Chinese are laughing at us. Do you know they've got so much of our iron ore pellets that they use it for road base for future generations, or in case we go to war? They learned something from the Germans. If you're going to go to war, don't run out of fucking resources. They learned something from World War II. We didn't, did we? We got stick stones and fucking Shanghais. Homemade Shanghais, because you're not even allowed to buy a Shanghai in Australia. Not allowed to have pepper spray. Here's one. You're not allowed to have a chest plate, a chest rig. A vest with a fucking chest plate that will stop any type of firearms. How the hell is that going to hurt anybody, do anything other than save your own life? You're not allowed to have a bulletproof vest in Australia. You can have the vest, but you can't have the plate. Why? You name me one good reason why we're not allowed to have a bulletproof vest. Why can't women have a taser? Why can't women have pepper spray? You name me one good reason why women shouldn't be allowed to have a taser or pepper spray. No wonder so many of them get raped by foreigners. We have a mental health problem in this country. We have an immigration problem in this country. So what's their fucking solution? Let's ban machetes. How fucking retarded. Let's ban the tool instead of the tool wielding the tool. God, like, it just goes on and on and on, and I could go on and on and on like a cracked fucking record. And you're so fucking mundanely retarded that you think more police with more police powers and tougher policing will fix the problem? Yeah, let's keep doing the same shit expecting a different result, shall we? Let's just keep on going down that road like we have been for the past 20 fucking years. There's nothing intelligent about that. Absolutely nothing. It's just coming up with more blanket legislation and fucking dragnet policies. That entraps everyone. The good, the bad, the ugly. The law-abiding. The Christians. But hey, Muslims can do whatever the fuck they like, otherwise they're racist if you don't let them. Get them out of our country. Fuck the Hindus off out of it. Fuck the Muslims off out of it. Fuck them all off out of it. Why? Because, oh look, fucking hell. Why do I have to fucking explain this shit? Why is there like, you know, a few of us that could have to explain this shit to the whole country and they all go, oh, you're racist. No, we're not. It's got nothing to do with ethnicity. It's got everything to do with culture and religion. I don't do religion. I do Christ. Religion is a bastardised way. It's just another control mechanism. Stop it. They're a superiority culture. They look right. It's a superiority culture. We're infidels because they think they're superior to us, and we're letting them into our country. We're letting them in. The government's bringing them, but we're letting them. All the marching and fucking whinging and bitching in the world ain't going to do shit. How about you just make them not feel welcome and realise that this is our country. This is our country. If you don't like it, fuck off. If you don't like the fact that this is our country and we are based on Christian secular law, fuck off. Don't come here. How is that so hard? Anywho, rant over. I've probably got a couple more to throw at a couple of people today. I've got to take these crutches back now and say, give me a pair that aren't fucking designed to fucking break me neck as I go down a set of steps. Bye.